She kissed him, holding on to him tight, his lips so soft and perfect they felt like home. Where they would go from here, who they would become, she didn't know. The two of them bound by nothing except their feelings for each other and thankfulness for this moment. For the first time, Sophie didn't need to know the future to be happy. She didn't need promises or princes or a storybook life. All she wanted was the most ordinary of ends, to love with all her heart and to be loved the same way in return. Their mouths parted, Sophie talking in air. "Should we go and tell the others?" she asked, moving for the door. "Not yet," said Hot, locking it sharply. "They can wait." Sophie grinned as he came for her. "Who says the beast is dead?" Thatcher was tempted to peek into Sadie's office and see Hot in the flesh, but from the scenes Agatha had described to him and the rapture between Sophie and her whistle, better he didn't. Leave it to Agatha to execute the perfect love plot on the day of her own wedding, Thatcher thought, heading through a glass breezeway, dressed in a white and gold suit and matching white boots, his golden hair perfectly arranged, his heart pumping with happiness. Happiness that he had kissed his bride before he left her with the nymphs to get ready. Happiness that Hus was alive and on the way to recovery. Happiness that Agatha could get married, knowing her best friend had found love. And happiness for Sophie, who he no longer thought of as a thorn of his side, but as a true, irreplaceable friend. His castle would be open to her always, his once nemesis now part of his family, and no doubt fresh challenges would arise in the course of his reign, where the king of Camelot would call upon the witch of woods beyond for her help. Through the glassed breezeway, he could see guests arriving, Maid Marian, with some of Robin Hood's old merrymen, Queen Jacinda, looking resplendent, with 11 new female knights flanking her like bodyguards, the cock in her castle put down. Boubechrois and his troop of mongooses, each kissed on their furry heads by Princess Uma for their work slowing Japanese armies. Caleb and Cedric and Headmistress Grimling, who Thatcher's personally visited a few days earlier to tell them the truth about Chadwick of Oswood, his liege, friend, and brother, Hansel and Gretel of Beowulf and giant-slaying Jack, old members of the League of 13. All made their way to the lawn, savoring cups of masala tea and plates of saffron pudding and pistachio cookies from Venus' mother, who insisted that she and Yusuf handle the food and drink for the wedding, including the elaborate feast to follow and the 12-layer cardamom and rosewater cake. Then Tatus noticed the police slinking up the hill. His owlie had atop a poodle's body. The dog, trying to keep away from Castor, who had already spotted his brother and was giving him a rapid glare. Police hadn't been invited, of course, but he always came sucking up to power when he saw the chance. Most guesses flooded in. The fairy queen of Gillikin, the ice giant of Frost Plains, the dwarf queen of Uti, mixed it amongst the students and teachers of the school. Pospisil, too, had come, the old priest dressed in gold and bronze to the altar, where he would conduct the wedding. Everyone was here, Tatus thought, past divisions and sins forgiven, and was united under the lion, all friends accounted for. Except one. Tatus has tended towards the gallery of good. He would have forgotten entirely about Merlin, except Merlin's head was making such a fuss about being away from the wizard that Tatus had stuffed it under pillows where the nymphs were dressing his bride.